province of Negros Oriental, with rugged mountains, is challenged with insurgency as its mountainous terrain makes it susceptible to fast-moving small-scale actions made by communist terrorist groups against the police and the other friendly government forces. The government has long addressed this problem. However, there are still a few areas in the highlands that are tagged as red areas as they remain affected by insurgency. Sadly, in these red areas reside tribes that are highly vulnerable to recruitments made by these communist terrorist groups. In response, Police Colonel Juan Rodriguez Claraval, the acting provincial director of Negros Oriental Police Provincial Office, facilitated a whole government approach to address the issue. In line with the implementation of the 3A's program of the Regional Director of Police Regional Office 7, Police Brigadier General Anthony Abarin, able, active, and allied, and the 5-focus agenda of the Chief of Philippine National Police, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr., personal morale and welfare, community engagement, integrity enhancement, information and communications technology development, and honest law enforcement operations. On August 10, 2023, in the barangay of Sabahan Byahe City, Negros Oriental, Team NOPPO joined the General Assembly of these tribes to facilitate community anti-terrorism awareness in support of the National Task Force to end local communist armed conflict, to educate them and further end the recruitment of communist terrorist groups. The Bukidnos major mode of living is farming or agriculture. Their traditional agricultural practice is done through a cooperative labor system called Dagyaw, Alayon, or Bayanihan, encouraging communal integration and sharing of harvest. Their primary source of food is corn. The Atas go through a very long process from harvesting to finally bring the food to their tables. Under the scorching heat of the sun, Ata farmers till the fields and plant corn kernels. They take care of these plantations through watering and weeding for months. Come harvest time, the corn kernels are grated off their cobs and dried under the heat of the sun. Once they are already dried, the corn is processed through the traditional stone corn mill, through the process of grinding that reduced them to tiny fragments. The ground corn is then taken from the mill using their bare hands and transferred to a pot to cook the staple corn meal. Bananas and cassavas, on the other hand, are prepared by the Atas in a traditional wooden mortar and pestle, or lusong. It requires hard work by pumping with full strength repeatedly until these food are smashed. The cultural dance Saot of the Atas is performed at a wedding. At the head of the groom's party is the Tagdasang, who loudly proclaims to the public the proud lineage and accomplishments of the groom's family. He is followed by the Tagsaot, who dances furiously with the rapid movement of the feet but keeping time to a martial drumbeat. He is doing this with the intent on warding off evil spirits that may harm the groom. Presently, the Saot precedes the Bukidnon entourage in a parade. Variations of the Saot are the Kinalasag, a dance with the Kalasag, or the fighting or war dance. In recognition of the tribe members who are now members of the Philippine National Police, they were given awards recognizing the successful tribe members who stood out in the community that uplifted the morale, cultural integrity, and social justice of the tribe. The outreach program done during the assembly is credited to the efforts of the Department of the Interior and Local Government that distributed relief goods and conducted lectures on the topic of National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict. The Office of the Provincial Government of Negros Oriental that distributed 1,600 food bags for lunch and 75 sacks of rice, provided transportation and offered free haircut to the members of the tribe. Team NOPPO conducted lectures on the community anti-terrorism awareness. They positively interacted and showed their slogans condemning the communist terrorist groups and assured their full support to the government. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency that distributed pairs of sleepers and conducted lectures on the provisions of the Republic Act 9165 and the ill effects of using drugs. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources that gave away seedlings to the members of the tribe and conducted lectures on the preservation of the community's environment and natural resources. The Bureau of Fire Protection that offered free medical assistance and conducted lectures on fire prevention, especially on the ill effects of kainin. The Department of Agriculture that gave away free fingerlings and seedlings and conducted lectures on agricultural development and the policy framework and support services needed in domestic and foreign investments. The local government unit of Byahe City shared rice packs and provided transportation to the tribe members. The National Intelligence Coordinating Agency also gave away food packs and conducted lectures on insurgency occupation in the country. Jollibee, in support of the activity, shared Jollibee food packs. The personnel of Negros Oriental Police Provincial Office, under the supervision of Police Colonel Juan R. Claravay, accommodated the rest of the concerns of the tribe members such as food, rice, transportation, medical and dental mission, and relief goods. Team NOPPO facilitated the smooth flow of the activity, providing entertainment through the performance of a live band and NOPPO Kids dancers and games for all ages. Team NOPPO is delighted to have served the public through these good deeds the Philippine National Police and the other government agencies as well as private organizations worked for to successfully accomplish. Team NOPPO vows to continue to help the community to strengthen its harmonious relationship with the public. The tribe members are indeed very thankful by saying, "Daghang salamat sa tanang ahensya sa gobyerno na nagkahiusa ug ang tanang pribadong sektor para sa pagtabang namong tanan diri sa tibuok probinsya sa Negros Oriental. Unta ang kahapsay ug kalinaw magapadayon, mabuhay kitang tanan, mabuhay ang bagong lipunan."